शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Vishnu Sahasranama, please read verse 29.
राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः अनघो विजयो जेता विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः.
We have seen up to Vijaya. Now Jeta. Jeta means Sarva Bhutani Swabhavataha Atishete. Atishete means transcends, independent of all Bhutani, all objects and beings. So that means the entity who transcends entire Srishti creation. We have seen the past in the Vishnu Sahasranama or any Sahasranamas. Both types of word names are there. One as Nirguna Brahma Swarupa, other as Saguna Brahma Ishvara Bhagavan. Because for practical purpose, we do not make difference between Saguna Brahma Ishvara, Nirguna Brahma Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone Paramananda Swarupa Satchidananda Vijnanam Ananda Brahma. So we have to consider both aspects. Some may, because those who are not ready to accept the Nirguna Brahma Swarupa as the homogeneous mass of consciousness Chaitanya, the Advaya Swarupa, they may insist that only Bhagavan with name and form alone is there, which is not true, which is true at a certain level, but Vyavahara are true. That means from the Vyavahara standpoint, yes. But Paramathika Drishti, from the ultimate reality standpoint, even that status of Ishvara with respect to Drishti gets dropped, and what remains is only Chaitanya alone. So here, Jeta, the one who transcends all the beings and objects, means independent of them. So Jeta. Vishwayonihi. Two ways this name can be seen. Vishwam. Yoni asyati Vishwayoni. Yoni means also a linga, a sign, a mark. For example, there you see the smoke. Infer, what is there? Fire is there. Like this, by seeing at Vishwa, Vishwa means Jagat. This word comes etymologically like this. Vividha pratyaya gamyam. That which is known through different types of pratyayas. Pratyayas means antakarana vrittis, the thought patterns which give us the knowledge of all the things. Without thoughts corresponding to the entity to be known, you cannot know the thing or experience it. So, Vishwam is Vividha Pratyagamyam, the entire cosmos, Srishti, which is known through all these thought patterns. Yoniyasya, the mark, a sign called Linga. Linga is also defined as Linam Artham Gamyate Anena. A thing not seen, not directly available, can be known by which? That is Linga. So here, the Srishti itself is a sign that there is some knowledge principle, because entire Srishti as it is inert in nature. And therefore, that which makes us aware of it must be there, because we are moment by moment experiencing the Jagat. So you are Vishwam. So that is how Vishwam Yoni Asyati Vishwam. That is Vishwa Yoni. Other way can be seen like this. Vishwashcha Asava Yonishcha. The Vishwam is the one who manifests as the Jagat, Srishti. And also Yoni. Yoni meaning also means the cause of all. The Vishnu is the Parabrahma Tattva who is manifesting in the entire Jagat, and itself is the cause of the Jagat. That means if this Vishnu Tattva, Parabrahma Tattva, Chaitanya Tattva manifests as Jagat, the Jagat has no existence apart from this Chit Chaitanya Vishnu. It has no independent existence. Anything and everything, without an exception, all that you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, has to be necessarily the Parabrahma Tattva, Vishnu Tattva. Yaccha kinchit jagat sarvam drishyate shruyate piva antarbahishya tat sarvam vyapya narayano sitaha. Mahanarayana Upanishad. Whatever you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, the Jagat, within, without, is nothing but Narayana Tattva, this Parabrahma Tattva only. That means, in the Jagat, the truth is, there is nothing whatsoever other than the Bhagavat Tattva, Chaitanya Tattva, Parameshwara Tattva, Brahma Tattva. You may ask, if that is the case, in the Jagat, we find good, bad, dharmic, adharmic, saints and sinners, varieties of things are there. Terrorists and sadhus, thieves and benevolent people. Are all these Parameshwar Tattva? Brahma Tattva? Yes. Acha. You think it's so? Yes. Then, can we take to some adharmic deeds, actions? Everything is Brahma, no? Murdering someone is a Brahma. The murdered one is a Brahma. Murderer also is Brahma. Yes. Then why the Shastra lays down dharma, adharma, good, bad, papa, punya. Avoid papa, avoid adharma, take the dharma, take the punya. Why? It is because, my dear sir, see, look, you harm someone. That harming also is Brahma. The one who is a victim of it is also Brahma. You who is harming also is Brahma. Yes. But its result when it comes, karma phala, which is sorrowful. Would you like to have it? It is also Brahma, keep in mind. The unwanted result, the sorrowful result, the so-called hell, punarjanma. Would you like to have it? No. Why? I can't tolerate sorrow. I want happiness only. Acha, that's why in your interest, though there is nothing other than Brahma, there is nothing other than Ishwar Bhagava, Shastra tells you before you do the karma, please don't do these karma. You will be punished. Do this karma. You will be rewarded. This is told by the very Parameshwara at the time of creation to humans. The limited freedom in choosing the karma is only for humans, not neither for lower embodiment like animals or higher embodiment like the devatas, etc. Denizens of heaven. So humans have perfect freedom to do anything, but remember, you are accountable for the result of action. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. If you do bad, you'll be punished. Therefore, if you don't want sorrow, in your own good, you have to avoid the wrong things, other big things. That's why Vedas forewarn us before doing anything, please don't do this. Because once the action is over, your card is punched there. Sorrow will come to you. So therefore, do's and don'ts or vidhi nishedha, these are given the Vedas in our own interest. Though the truth is, there is nothing other than Parabrahma Tattva. So, in Shastras, many things are told, do this, don't do this, so that slowly you are rising yourself or evolving yourself and making the mind so ready to know what I am in reality, what is Bhagavad Tattva, Ishvara in reality, what is the reality of Jagat. So then it is our interest, in our interest that we follow Dharma, avoid adharma. In the Vedantic text, following Dharma, avoiding adharma are not given because that is presupposed earlier. Only a dharmic person can take the Vedanta. So therefore, Vishwayonihi, one is the manifest Jagat, at the same time the cause of the Jagat, the cause of all things. Next one is Punarvasu. Not Punarvasu, Nakshatra, etc. Star. The one who abides, lives in the bodies repeatedly. Punaha, punaha, repeatedly. Sharireshu, in different types of embodiment. Vasati, one who lives. How? Kshetrajna Rupena. Kshetrajna is Jiva. The Paramatma itself in the form of Jiva, appearing as Samsari Jiva, appearing, not really so, appearing as Samsari Jiva, repeatedly lives in different embodiments in different births. So therefore, Punarvasu, the Jiva, he abides, dwells, lives in different embodiments. Read 30, Pendra.
उपेन्द्रो वामनः प्रांशुर् अमोघः शुचिरूर्जितः अतीन्द्रः सङ्ग्रहः सर्गो धृतात्मा नियमो यमः उपेन्द्रो
Read.
उपेन्द्रो वामनः प्रांशुर् अमोघः शुचिरूर्जितः अतीन्द्रः सङ्ग्रहः सर्गो धृतात्मा नियमो यमः
Upendra. You know, with Upendra, two meanings are there. The one who followed as the younger brother of Indra. You know the Vamana avatar. The Vamana took birth as the son of Kashyapa and Aditi. Elder one was Indra. So therefore, one who Upagataha followed, who, how? Anujatvena. Anujatvena means a younger brother. That is Indram Upagataha. One who followed Indra as Anujaha, as a younger brother. So Upendraha, the Vamana Avatara is referred to. Or this word can be seen as Upari Indraha Upendraha. Upari. Upari also means high above, opposite to Adha, below, above, high above. Indraha means the overlord, the master of all the masters, the overlord of all presiding deities, devatas. So Upendraha can be seen. In Harivamsha, that is, Krishna is described like this. This is a praise by devatas. Mamopari yatendrastam Stapito Gobhirishwaraha. Upendra iti Krishna. Tvam Gayanti Bhuvi Devata. Oh Krishna, the Devatas praise you, extol you as what? Upendra. How? Just as the Indra is the master lord of ours, so also say Tvam, O Bhagavan Krishna, Ishwaraha, Tvam Gobhi Sthapita. Gobhi. Now be careful about this word go. Gau also means words, Shabda, referring to Vedas. So therefore, by Vedas, you have been placed as the Ishvara, the overlord of all. That also it can be Upendra. Vamana. With it, Vamana Avatara, that is the one who sought something from Bali in the form of a Vamana. You know Vamatara, who Vishnu wanted to snatch away or dethrone the Bali. But he was a great king, at the same time was so mighty and powerful. So, and he subdued Indra. For that purpose, he wanted to, but he did reward him for his goodness. So that Vamana Avatara, Vamana. Or Vamana word means Sambhajaniyaha, the entity who is adored, worshipped by all. Vamana also means Sambhajaniya, the one who is adored by all, worshipped by all. This meaning we get from Kathopanishad here. Name is Vamana. In the Saguna sense, Vishnu's avatara as Vamana avatar. But from Paramartha standpoint, the ultimate standpoint, the reality about what this Vishnu is, this is how it is. Vamana, how? Madhye Vamanam Asinam Vishve Devaha Upasate. Kathopanishad, 5th Valli, 3rd mantra. Madhye Vamanam Asinam. Madhye, in the middle. What is that middle? Hridaya Pundarikakare. In the Hridaya Pundarika means Kamala. In the Hridaya Kamala, that is what is called as Hridayakasha or Hardakasha. The space that our physical heart occupies is called Hridayakasha or Hardakasha. According to Vedanta, this Hardakasha is the seat of Antakarana Buddhi. Actually, the nadis which spread throughout our body like a big network emerge from the periphery of the physical heart called Puritat. This is described in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So, that is in that Antakarana Buddhi, whatever Chidabhasa is there, reflected Chaitanya, which is nothing but Chaitanya and Chaitanya only through that medium of Antakarana, it has got reflected. So that is one is what? That is Asinam. In that Buddhi, whatever Chaitanya, Parabrahma Tattva is manifest as Chidabhasa. And to that, Chidabhasa means Atma. Devaha. Devatas here, Devas means Indriyas, senses. Dyotanatmaka Devaha. The one who illumines in the sense, one who makes you know is what? Deva. So therefore, Devaha means all Indriyas. Eyes, ear, nose, tongue, touch. What they do? Upasate. Always serve. All these devatas means senses are serving the one adorable Chaitanya Tattva, Paramatma Tattva, abiding in the Hardakasha. What do you mean by this? See, all our experiences, good, bad, indifferent, all that you perceive, see, hear, taste, touch, smell, finally, where they reach, is it not through those corresponding antakaravritti thoughts? Where are they? In the presence of what? Chetchidabhasa Chaitanya. Means it is as if the subjects serving a king. All they do in the service of the king. So also these Indriyas, what they do? Present all this experience at the altar of what? Chaitanya Rupa Atma Paramatma. Where is he? In the Hridaya Akasha. So therefore that Vamanam, Sambhajaniyam, highly adorable. So where is he? Our Hridaya or Antakarana in our Buddhi. So that Paramatma. So Devaha, senses, Upasate, adore, worship. Praushu. Praushu means tall. The one who is tall. This also pertains to Vamana Avatara only. You know the story. So the one who covered the entire cosmos by 3 steps. So once the water was given as a dana, afterwards this dwarf Vamana, the dwarf, this dwarf Vamana started growing. He covered everything, and finally, the 3rd step, he kept on the head of Bali to push him to the Patala. So this Praushu, the one as a Vamana, grew so tall. So that is what Praushu. It is said in the Harivamsha only. Once the water was given as a charity, know that story. Shukracharya warned Bali. He's not an ordinary person. It's Vishnu. He will take everything. But Bali was bent upon giving because he has given the word. They used to follow the word, given word, they will never take back. Shukracharya tried to stop it by blocking the nozzle of that pot so that water doesn't come. So it was clear, and Shukracharya lost his eye. So once that water is given, Vamana started growing, and therefore he becomes so tall. So that's what Praushu. That is shows his manifestation as universal form. What is Shankara Bhashya on Vishnu Sahasranama is very elaborate. So many things are important. We'll take only the main portion of it. Amogha. One whose activities are what? No moga, not in ways, means they are purpose. No mogam chestam yasya. Chestitam. Whatever that is done by one with no mogam. They are not in way. The purpose. See what Bhagavan does, what an avatara does. Only why? Only Bhagavan only. It is not possible to know what Avatara does, Bhagavan does, why it does, etc. Even if thousands of sages do tapas for thousands of years, even then they cannot know what is, why it is so. Tvameva atmanatmanam vetatvam parantapa. Arjuna said, Bhagavan, you only know yourself by yourself. For example, Krishna, while fighting with Jarasandha, ran away from the battlefront for 16 or 18 times. Why? For Krishna, Jarasandha, however mighty and powerful may be, for Krishna, he is not even a mosquito. ऐसा भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा. And he was running. Not only that, he has got a name, Ranchod, who had deserted from the battlefront. If some other king does, Darpok, cover they would have to. But it is Ranchod. Why so? Number one, Jarasandha's death was in the hands of Bhima. So Krishna will not interfere and again will not go against the law of karma. Number two, Jarasandha was too much powerful for Bhima to handle. Even though Bhima was so mighty and strong, it was beyond him to conquer Jarasandha. So what Bhagavan did was, he was fighting with Jarasandha, slaughtering his army, and as if he should be so near to him, Jarasandha said, now ye bachcha kidhar jayega? And he was to catch him. Krishna has to give slip, run away. Again while running, again he will come close. Jarasandha said, like this, he used to rouse the anger in Jarasandha. Anger is very bad. It saps away one's energy. And that is how, by such that is acts of making Jarasandha angry repeatedly, is to see that his power is diminished. Number three, what Krishna has to do is slaughter army of Jarasandha. And who are these people? The wicked people from all over Bharata. They used to join Jarasandha's army, polarization of wicked people. And Bhagavan, Krishna has to kill them. Otherwise, Krishna had to go all over the tour to destroy these people. At one place, he was killing them. In that, there was one, who is that? You know them. Ekalavya. No doubt, Ekalavya, as a Guru Dakshina, had given his thumb to Dronacharya. Even then, he was very mighty and powerful. Because of lacking samskaras, good samskaras, he could have been, in course of time, threat to Dharma. And if Krishna leaves the embodiment without finishing him, he will have to take other embodiment to kill. So that means even the Yadavas, for outward appearance, Gandhari's curse has killed Yadavas. In fact, that is what Krishna wanted. because of the association of Yadavas with Bhagavan Krishna, they had become so mighty and powerful. So long as Krishna is there, all of them will be dharmic. Once Krishna leaves the body, slowly they will degrade and adharma will be rampant, and no one else will be able to kill them. So Bhagavan saw that before he leaves, that they are also clear. So here, the Ekalavya, so therefore, Krishna had killed him in the battle with the Jarasandha. Because in course of time, he would have been a threat to Dharma. So that be the case. Many times, we may not know why Bhagavan does something. Or at times it may appear what he does is something superfluous. He only knows the purpose behind it. So the one whose actions, activities are amogha, can never be in vain. There is a purpose behind it. Shuchi, the one who purifies all those who remember him, one who purifies all those who praise him, one who purifies all those who worship him. Acha, means Bhagavan wants all, wants all to remember him, praise him, worship him. Is it? Of what use are they doing? Only Bhagavan gives a means, an avenue for us to get purified and embark upon the ultimate goal of life, Purushartha, that is Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, or Bhagavat Para Bhakti, Moksha. He gives us the opportunity. He has nothing to gain. In fact, it is a nuisance for him. But he does it out of love for all. Even avatara, why should he build the avatara? Embodiment for the good of all out of love. So therefore, Shuchi means one who purifies all those who remember him, all those who praise him, all those who worship him. Or it can be like this. One who is always pure. What do you mean by impurity? Impurity is a thing getting associated or mixed with something other than it. Impurity in a thing is something other than the thing. But Paramatma, being totally asanga, totally unconnected to anything and everything, so therefore there is no sparsha. It doesn't touch anything. Where the question of getting impurity, always pure in nature. Urjitaha means the one whose power, strength is unsurpassed. So Urjita means one who has got immense strength, the most powerful Urjita. Atindraha one who superior to even Indra. In terms of knowledge, mastery, overlordship, etc., one who excels Indra. So that is what Atindra. So by very nature, see, Indra is a king of all devatas. That strength, overlordship, but he has earned it by karma and upasanas. You have to be eligible for that post. But as far as Bhagavan is concerned, whether it's knowledge, overlordship, mastery over everyone, he is by very nature. It is not earned by karma. So therefore, one who excels even Indra, that is who? Atindra. Sangraha. Sangraha means something accumulated. What do you mean by that? See, in pralaya, in dissolution, so what is that? Entire Srishti is withdrawn unto oneself. So that is the one wherein the entire cosmos is withdrawn in the pralaya. So he is called Sangraha, the one who withdraws all unto oneself. Sargaha. Sarga means creation. So the one who manifests as the created Jagat. So Sarga, or one with the Hetu, the cause of Sarga, Sarga Hetu, the very origin of entire Jagat is what he Sarga. Chandogya it is said, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Tajjalaniti Shanta Upasita. This entire Jagat is what? Brahma only. Chaitanya Swarupa. Why? How? Because Jagat is Tajja, Talla, Tadana. Tasma Brahmanaha Jatam. Entire Jagat is born of that Chaitanya Brahma. Tasmin Brahmani Liyate. It merges back after dissolution, pralaya, in that Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma only. And Tasmin Brahmani, in that Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma, that Aniti, Praniti, Cheshate, means it does all activities. So therefore, which is born of Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma, merges back in Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma, exists in and functions in Chaitanya Swarupa Brahma. It's only nothing but Chaitanya and Chaitanya. Hello, Jagat appears to be there, and it goes. So therefore, the final reality, the ultimate reality of this entire Jagat, including all devatas, etc., is Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone. I hope you know this. We have seen many times. How exactly it happened? All that was before creation, whether you take Aitreya Upanishad, Chandogya, is nothing but Chit Swarupa Brahma or Sat Brahma. Before creation, nothing whatsoever from the present creation was there. From that, Jagat manifests, continues to be there, and merges back. First and last is Chaitanya Brahma. And then the Jagat. And how is that? From that Brahma, Tasmad va etasmad atmana akasha sambhuta akashad vayu vayo ragni agni rapa adhya prativi prativya oshadaya oshadibhyo nam anna purusha. In succession, Panchamahabhutas, vegetation, food, and the embodiment. First manifestation is Hiranyagarbha. See, Brahman, now on the verge of creation, with the creative power called Maya, Shakti, Prakriti, etc., has the status of Ishvara, Parameshvara. Once it manifests, the first entity is the Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is the macrocosmic deity of all subtle bodies. Samashti, Sukshma Sharirabhimani Devata. The moment is born, he gets knowledge. But he doesn't have physical body. Then all gross bodies are created. Sum total of this called Virat. So Hiranyagarbha, Virat. Virat is the Samashti Sthula Sharirabhimani Devata, presiding deity of macrocosmic, Samashti, entire gross bodies. He also, the moment he is born, what gets the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. And he is the one who refers to the body as Aham, I. That is how even today all of us refer to as I, Aham. Now this Virat Sarupa, in the Virat Sarupa, the three luminaries are Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Then Devatas, Indra, the Rishis, Munis, humans, animals, entire cosmos. Originated from what? Brahma. Now these three Devatas, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Brahma is said to be the embodied gross body of Hiranyagarbha. At least it is said so. So he looks after the secondary creation of jivas, etc., in terms of karma, padas, and all those. Vishnu looks after the sthiti, sustenance, functioning of the jagat. Maheshwaraha, Shiva, Kailasa Shiva, is taking care of samhara, destruction. Now here, in all Puranas, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are adored, or they are taken as the very manifestation of Parameshwara Tattva, Brahma Tattva. Parameshwara Tattva, Brahma Tattva. And when they say I, it doesn't refer to their body. It refers to the Parabrahma Tattva, because they are wielding the Maya. As a result, the Maya creative power is in their control. They are always anavruta jnana. Their knowledge about their swarupa is not covered by avidya, which is the case in the case of jiva. They are wielding the embodiment for certain purpose in the cosmos creation as their role. From the standpoint of the role, they are adhishtan devatas. But swarupataha, parabrahma swarupa, parameshwara swarupa, which they are always aware of, there is no question of not knowing that. This being the case, we adore Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara as Parabrahma Tattva, Parameshwara Tattva. If you confine them to the name and form, Kailasadipati Shiva, Vaikuntadipati Vishnu, Shankachakra Gadadhari, Brahma in the Brahma Loka, you are reducing them from the Parameshwara Tattva principle to Adhisthana Devata. To that extent, even if your efforts are same, the result is going to be less. In the Puranas, in different Puranas, they are presented as Parabrahma Tattva. In 10 Puranas, Shiva is presented as Parabrahma Tattva, but that Shiva is not simply Kailasadipati Shiva, but it is Chit Shiva, Chaitanya Swarupa, Shiva Tattva, Mangal Swarupa, Anda Swarupa, Chit Shiva. Not a Namarupa of Trilochana Kailasadipati. In 4 Puranas, Bhagavan Vishnu is presented as Parameshwara Tattva. In 2 Puranas, Brahmaji is presented as Parameshwara Tattva. Other Puranas like Ganesha, etc., are presented as Parameshwara. But all of them in reality at the final level are Chaitanya Swarupa only. But this is accepted by Shaivagama. Those who present Shiva as the ultimate reality and Chaitanya Tattva, they present. Strangely, the present day Vaishnavas, not earlier, present day followers of Vaishnava Sampradaya, somehow do not accept Chaitanya as the ultimate reality. They insist Vaikuntha-adipati Vishnu only is with Dharma and Rupa is the ultimate reality. And all Shastra, etc., they comment to their convenience. And they say, look, in Pralaya, Vishnu and Vaikuntha continue. This is partial truth, not total truth. What they accounted is the Naimittika Pralaya. The Pralaya are different type. Naimittika, Prakruta, Atyantika. In Naimittika Pralaya, lokas up to Bhu, Bhuva, Swaha, they are destroyed. They get dissolved. No more than. And yes, Vaikuntha with Vishnu does continue. Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satyam continue. But Maha becomes so hot. Sages like Dhruva, etc., they migrate to Jana. Naimitya Pralaya, which occurs when Brahma, Brahmaji, his night starts and he sleeps. When he wakes again, the Srishti is there. But other ones were continuing. But in Prakruta Pradaya, when the term of Brahma, 120 years Brahma Varsha, ends, all Jagat, including the embodiment of Lokas, embodiments of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and Lokas, they merge in the Prakriti. This is there in the Bhagavata also, but in Bhagavata it is not very elaborate. But in Sutta Samhita, which is the part of Skanda Purana, is very, very elaborate. And what remains is Chaitanya, Chaitanya alone. This is what the present day, market present day, Vaishnava Sampradaya doesn't accept. But unfortunately, they have not noticed that they are disagreeing with those whom they consider as their guru, like Vyasa, Narada, Shuka. They who accept Chaitanya only as the ultimate reality. Leave alone these sages. They are talking something against Bhagavan Ramachandra. How? In Vedanta and Upanishad, like Kukshi Upanishad, there is a meditation called Panchikarana Dhyana. I'm not going into detail. I have written a book on this, titled Om Based Meditation. You can go to our website, turiyabodha.com. Turiya, TURIYA.com. turiyabodha.com. BODH. Bodha.com. There, all my books are available for free download in PDF format. Om based meditation, details here. This is written by Shankaracharya based on Upanishad. And in there finally said, Chin Matram Avasheshet. Reduce the entire creation, the Chaitanya, ultimate reality. And what is there is only Chaitanya only. In Rama Gita, Bhagavan Rama is teaching to Lakshmana. This Panchikara meditation based on Omkara is given exactly as in the Kukshi Upanishad or what Shankaracharya done. In fact, Shankaracharya's Panchikara text. See that Panchikara means not rasification, ulta, reverse. Because those who know that Vedanta, Panchikara means subtle filement becoming gross, not that way. Reverse to the sorrow, that ultimate reality. That Panchikarana, Bhagavad Rama says, Chinmatram Avasheshe. Narada in Bhagavata says, he doesn't make use of Omkara, but he teaches Yudhishthira, finally retain Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, entire cosmos is withdrawn. They don't accept. So therefore, something at some level, maybe after that, Dvaita philosophy emerged in detail. This must have happened, we don't know. But earlier, they were Vaishnavas, they were accepting it. So therefore, ultimate reality is what? this Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, wherein, so what is that? The entire Jagat is Sangraha, is withdrawn. So you see the Sarga next time. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री